16. All the places that Jesus spoke. Can you go ahead? Verse number 13, just David.
When Jesus came into the coast of Caesarea Philippi, he asked his disciples, saying, whom do men say that I, the Son of Man, am?
He said, who do men say that I, the Son of Man, am? He didn't say, who do men say God is? No. In 27, verse 54 of Matthew and Romans 1:4, there is no place Jesus called himself God. He said, now when the centurion and they that were with him, what Jesus, he says, saw the earthquake and those things which were done, they fear greatly, saying, truly,
this was the Son of God.
That is the Son of Man. This is the Son of God. They didn't say this is God. No. Romans chapter 1 verse 4. He said, declaring to be Son of God with
power.
In Matthew chapter 17, he said, when the voice sounded, the voice didn't call Jesus. Call Jesus God. Okay, 17:5 of Matthew. He said, why he yet spake, behold, a cloud overshadowed him, and behold, a voice out of cloud which said, this is my beloved Son,
in whom I am well pleased.
God didn't, the Bible didn't make any mistake of calling Jesus God. In the parable of the wicked servant in 21, the Bible said there are three comments. There are the first batch at prophets, 21:33. Let us see it. Let us see it. He said, here another parable. There was a certain householder which planted a vineyard, he hedged it, round about, dig a wine press in it,
and built tower
and led it out to the husbandmen and went into a far country.
And when the time of the fruit drew near,
yes.
To the house,
yes.
might receive the fruit of it.
Yes.
And the husbandmen took the servant and built them and killed another and stoned another. Again he sent other servants more than the first, and they did unto them likewise.
Yes.
But last of all he sent unto them his son, saying, they will reverence my son.
Number 38.
That when the husbandman saw the son, they said among themselves, this is the heir. Come, let us kill him, and let us seize on his inheritance.
Number 39.
And they fought him and cast him out of the vineyard and slew him.
40.
When the Lord therefore of the vineyard cometh, what will he do unto those?
So the Bible said the owner, that is God himself, when God himself, not his son now. So the lion is going to come. Now if you keep on saying that Jesus is God, the person we are expecting is now who? The owner of the vineyard. I said, in John chapter 1 verse 11, John Gospel, he said, as many as receive him, he gave them power to become sons, even those that believe in his name. In chapter 2, verse number 10 of Hebrews, he said he brought so many sons to glory. So he makes us to be like, we are heirs of the same promise. So we are sons of God, the church. But there is another people who are not actually sons. They will come in the likeness of God. I said they will come in the likeness of God. They will come lion. The spirit of lion is not the spirit of the Son of God. It's the spirit of God in an animal form. While the lamb is the spirit of the Son of God in an animal form. So this should be made clear. But in the ambassadorial representation of God, Jesus and God is equal. In the ambassadorial representation. Because God have not come, I came as his son to represent him. Now, there is a difference between the person of God and the ambassadorial representation of God. Let us look at John chapter 10, that's where I'm stopping. 30. the ambassadorial representation. This statement now was made as ambassadorial representation, which is right. John 10, he said, I am my Father. One, that is representation. In 14, he said, anybody who have seen me, I have seen. But in chapter 10, chapter 14 says, he said, I am the way that lead to the Father. He said, nobody cometh unto him except through me. That means there is another person somewhere. Am I saying something? There is another person. Yes. He said in John chapter 5:17, he said, as my Father walk, I walk. He said, I walk the walk of him that sent me. That means Jesus is saying somebody sent him. So if you say that Jesus is God, the person that sent him is who? But the church must give Jesus the ambassadorial place of God. Now, the Oga, Bata hasn't come. The representation is from him. Jesus, we cannot see God, but Werega Chineke for us. Since you're the one that he sent. You came to my office and you didn't see me, or I was, you wrote something and said, this is for shepherd, but you gave it to a local. And then does he say that now he took it, that it is his own? No. There's another person inside. My Father sent me, I walk. As I'm walking, I'm looking at him to walk his walk. So I am going to go back to him to take the place of a son. In Revelation, we said he has a place at the right hand because the throne is not for him. The majesty is on the throne, but the right hand is for the son. Did you clap hand for what I just said? So how do you now say the son is not there? That Jesus has become the son. That's why when they say he will come back, instead of saying that it is the Father will now come as Lion of Judah, they say the same son will come back. No. The son has progressed, finishing his job. And then the Father is about to come, like the story of the wicked husbandman, to punish those who even killed his son. You don't clap hand for it. That is the truth. Praise God. And that is bringing me to what I call producing the cloud of rapture. Rapture is not new. Rapture is the taking out of a people, the forming out of a new people from the existing people by a cloud of revelation. So when we say rapture is going to happen when there is a cloud belt produced from the world. When there is a cloud produced from the world, a cloud of revelation. The Spirit of God is a revelational spirit that functions through cloud. So when the Bible says we shall meet him in the cloud, he's talking about revelation. Meet him in the cloud means we will meet him in revelation. We will meet him in mystery. We will meet him in hidden truth. We will meet him in the unapproachability of his power. It's not necessarily a geographical cloud. No. 1 Corinthians chapter 4:16. We will meet him where? In the cloud, and we will remain. Please, let me tell you this secret. 1 Thessalonians 4:16. Not Corinthians. Let me tell you this secret. Rapture is a baptism of separation through revelation. Rapture is a baptism of separation. through revelation. There is something I saw this morning and I want to bless you with it. The capital difference between one man and another man is the revelation that recreates your spirit and gives you destiny. The revelation that recreates your spirit, recreates your what? That recreates your spirit and give you a new destiny. When revelation recreates your spirit and then break the boundary of the family where you came from. Revelation. You came from that village, but there is so much of discipline in your heart. And you keep on watching closely. And you keep on gagging yourself. And you keep on looking steady. After a certain time, something that is not normal with your family people started happening to you. Because you have paid attention to God and to yourself. We call it revelation. There is a change in thought. There is a baptism of your spirit. There is